Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. And as you can see, for the first time in 2020, we're joined by Chris Horne from Amscan. Chris, hello.
Hello, Greg.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Good.
Yes, are you?
Good. I'm very, very well. I still can't believe it's 2020 because it does feel like we're in the future now. So, flying cars and all of that. So, Valentine's Day's coming.
It is. It is. And we all need to be aware of that.
I'm guessing you're probably going to show us a Valentine's Day design.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, well, the colour gives it away a bit.
It kind of does, and the red hearts and stuff. Yeah. So over to you, Chris. What are we going to do?
Okay. Going to keep it relatively simple, but I've said probably before, I've been around in this industry for a very, very long time, and many techniques and things have come and gone. You know, you learn something new and you use it for a while, and then something else new comes along, and you use that and you forget the old one or whatever. And I don't know why, but I just suddenly remembered a technique that I used to use years ago that worked really, really well, but I haven't for a while. So I thought, let's resurrect that one and see how it goes, because it involves distortion of the foil balloon. So we're quite used to distorting latex balloons. This involves distortion of the foil, and then we can use it at the base of the design. And to me, it just adds something a little bit quirky, a little bit more interesting than just a foil weight or a cluster of latex or whatever else.
I've no idea what you're going to do, but I don't know that I've ever seen something like this before. Maybe I have.
Maybe you just forgot it as well. I don't know.
Maybe I just never knew it.
Maybe you did. Right. So, it can be done with any shape of foil, but obviously because it's Valentine's Day, we're going to use a heart. Yeah. And you need something. Now, this is going to double as the weight. Yeah. So just for safety reasons and everything else, I've put a few marbles inside an 11-inch balloon, but it can be anything.
Oh, you found them. I lost mine.
Yeah.
Hey.
The marble ones are always the best, aren't they?
Got a dad joke, but
you can have them back when I'm finished with them. So just adding some weight with a few glass marbles. Could be anything you like. Could be sand weight, whatever. But if you're not going to use it as the base of a centrepiece, and it doesn't have to have any weight, so you can just literally use a screwed up piece of paper or anything just to give a little bit of a bulk. Yeah. Put that on your balloon, and you can put it anywhere you like, because where it is will determine how the balloon distorts. Oh. So if you want a nice even distortion, and you can try and get it in the middle, and note the word try because it's quite tricky, but if you want something a little bit more asymmetrical, put it somewhere else, and you'll find that if you do this 2 or 3 times, that every time you do it, it's slightly different. Yeah. Which to me is what makes it appealing. So we need an attachment point on this side. So here we can just use the neck of the balloon. If you're just putting a small weight in there, maybe you want to tie a bit of ribbon around it so you've got something. Gather the balloon up round it, like that. Okay. And then tie it round with a piece of ribbon.
So you're not going to inflate this balloon?
Not yet. But I am going to inflate it, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
But not until
this is really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've not seen anything like this ever before.
Okay, there you go then. It's always nice to come up with something that's not been seen before. So there we go. That's that. Now we're going to inflate it. I'm going to do it with a hand pump because I don't want to risk inflating it too quickly with an electric inflator. And then that gives us this sort of slightly distorted, twisted shape, which can then be decorated and used down at the base of the design. Yeah. So I like it because it said every single one will be slightly different.
Yes, wacky.
You can sort of push it around a bit to make it do. No, as long as you don't make a hole in it. Well, perhaps I didn't. No, I think I just moved it. Yeah, no hole. So it distorts in different ways. So you can just control it how you like. Yeah. I think I'll leave it there. I'm going to tape the tail out of the way. A bit of balloon bond is probably the easier way that can go underneath. And then we'll decorate it from here on in. So this will be my attachment point for whatever is going to fly above. And I'm going to fly the super shape, the Love You Hearts arrows. Love You Arrows? Well, the red heart with all the arrows sticking out of it. I can't remember what the actual catalogue term is from it, because it has the same satin luxe finish as the satin luxe heart at the bottom, and the shiny bits of gold.
Is this a new line?
This is a new one for 2020. Yeah. Always nice to show the new balloons if we can. So I'll just inflate that. Excuse me, that sandwich. Oh dear, oh Lord. It's what you don't want to happen, isn't it?
Well, what's happened?
We've got a slightly sticky valve on that one. Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Normally you can sort them out just with a tweak. I do know occasionally you get them that are sealed across, but that's worked out fine.
Yeah, sometimes balloons stick as well. Sometimes if they are slightly sealed, that helps.
There we go. So there's a balloon. I just quite like this one.
Yes, nice.
Only thing that does bug me slightly, because I am a little bit OCD about things, is that there are more arrows going in than there are coming out.
Oh no!
Got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh yeah.
5 going in and only 2
I know what
coming
you
out.
mean. I don't know why, but do you remember Flash Gordon in the 1980s?
I remember him.
And that just looks like Flash Gordon sort of colours or shirt or something. It just reminds me of Flash Gordon for some reason. I'm probably very wrong. It's probably nothing to do with it. But
I don't remember it that well.
No.
I'm going to tie it onto your little gold ribbon here. Just tie it directly on there and then work out where to put it. So we don't want to go too high because of the low ceiling, but we'll just tie that directly onto the neck of the balloon. There. Okay. Now we can start to sort of fluff it up a bit more. So let's add a bit more of a bow. Nice and simple. I don't tie bows. I always just zigzag backwards and forwards.
Didn't
like
we
this.
do a BMTV balloon basics on that or something?
I think we
or
did.
a tip or something?
Yes.
If we did, everybody, we'll put that on the screen.
I know I've shown it at various training courses and events and things like that, and I still get people cursing me because they're trying to do it and they still can't manage. Sorry. It just comes with practice, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to tuck that into there. You can tie it in place with the ribbon, which I may well do in a little while. In fact, yes, I am thinking ahead here, you know. I'm going to put a little bit of curling ribbon around there as well, which will make it easier to attach a couple of bits later on. So just tie that around the neck of the latex balloon.
So we've still got the neck of the latex balloon coming up the middle.
Still sticking out the middle there.
Form that attachment point, and you've added a couple more.
And then there's another piece here if I want to attach stuff below. This, put the bow in afterwards, let's put this in first. 9-inch foil, and it will tuck in beautifully.
9-inch foil does require heat sealing.
It does, and I'm pretty certain there's a BMTV on that one as well.
I'm sure there probably is.
Yes, don't know what number it is though. Somebody's going to have to sit and watch all 300 and however many you've got.
Oh no, we're not that. We're only up to 260-ish. I don't know.
That's all right then. I'm sure they're beautifully indexed. They know exactly
okay
which
then.
one.
All right.
Yeah.
Playlists. The playlists on YouTube.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
you've got your own playlist on YouTube. You know that, don't you?
Have I?
Chris Horne. Yeah.
Oh my. It's amazing.
On our YouTube channel.
Don't know what that means. This is
All the Chris Horne videos are in one place.
all in one place.
So if you are a massive fan of Chris Horne, I know there's a few of you out there that are, then you just go to the YouTube channel, not the website, and yeah, just click on the playlist that says Chris Horne. You'll see all of Chris's videos.
Oh my goodness me.
I know. It's good, isn't it?
Probably. I will not be watching them. I can't bear it. This is 260 gold reflex.
Yep.
So I'm going to inflate it a little bit like that, and then I'm going to just make a string of beads. So literally twist, always twist in the same direction.
Yep.
Never let go of the end. So I tuck that between my 2 fingers there and just keep twisting, attempting to get them approximately the same size.
They do really add something when they are very accurately done.
Don't they? They look fantastic.
Are amazing.
Yeah.
And particularly in reflex, you can't. I don't know. They almost look like they're gold. They're gold beads, aren't they?
I love this. I'm really enjoying working with these balloons because they do bring a shine and a texture that we've not been able to have before. So it's great. There we go. That'll be enough of that.
So while you're playing with that. What else is new? I know we've got Spring Fair coming up, haven't we?
We have.
Very soon. So
Very soon.
Can you let us into any secrets or anything that's coming out? Say no. I mean, if you can't.
I will probably end up saying no because we've got to keep. Well, part of the point of Spring Fair is to go, hey, look what's new.
Oh no, I only wanted a little tidbit, that's all. Okay, fine.
Well, we've got some additions to the Sempertex range.
Okay, good.
Which I think are lovely.
Yeah.
Really exciting and guaranteed to cause a bit of a stir. So I'm excited about that. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but we have got some additions to that range, which is going to be fab.
So you're teasing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole range of new foils from Anagram that are coming out, which are very sort of funky juvenile designs, which I think are lovely.
Yeah.
So all of that too, but I'm not going to give you any specifics at all
right.
because otherwise you'll get shot.
Yeah, there is that, and you'll probably get in trouble.
I will. I'll get into really big trouble.
All right, I don't want that.
So I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But yeah, come along and have a look. It's been quite interesting watching some of the Facebook posts from some people, saying, I'm thinking of going to Spring Fair. This is causing a bit of an issue here.
Sorry, I'm asking you to talk while you work.
I can usually do that. But I think of going to Spring Fair. It'll be my first time and everything, and it's lovely to see some of the reactions from seasoned visitors as to how much they enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So that's great, and this year should be no different. It's going to be a little bit different in terms of the way it's organised. I think the Spring Fair organisers have made a few changes.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Like that.
But yeah, overall, the sort of benefits, all the new stuff, seeing new stuff. I'll be demonstrating on the Amscan stand.
Oh, you're going to be
every
demoing
day.
this,
Yeah,
excellent.
Going back to my roots.
Yeah, brilliant.
And demonstrating on the stand again, which will be nice because it's been a couple of years since I've done much of that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that and busily planning things.
Have you got any new shoes or new jackets?
I've got one sitting in the shopping basket and I'm just trying to decide whether I actually dare.
I should explain to people that whenever we visited Chris at Spring Fair, he tends to wear quite, how would you describe these jackets and shoes? And
I don't know.
Outlandish or
very outlandish.
Extrovert? Should we say extrovert jackets?
Yes, definitely extrovert.
So yeah, and you buy them on a regular basis.
I buy them for Spring Fair. I wear them for a week and then they hang in the closet for the rest of the time. They're not the kind of jacket that you go shopping in Tesco's in.
Yeah. So why are you not sure about this one? It's in the basket.
This is a little bit more than any that I've done before. I saw it and I thought, whoa, look at that. And then well, maybe not. I've just twisted, we're busily chatting and I'm explaining what I'm doing. Look, I've inflated a 5-inch reflex, let it down so that it's very soft and squishy, and then squeeze it in half and twist so that you get 2 small balloons out of one. And I'm just going to put that at the base of there, like so.
Very nice.
And then depending on how much you want to do and how far you want to go with it, we can add further latex balloons out to the side here. I think I might just add perhaps just a couple of them.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just to carry the gold out sideways. So this jacket is a little bit crazy, but to show you what the sort of, just to sort of demonstrate the sort of jacket that they are, some of the ones that I've bought. I wore one year which was black and then had lots of white squiggles all over it. I don't know whether you remember that.
I do remember that one.
I like that one. I did wear that somewhere else once.
Yeah.
And then one New Year's Eve, I think it was last year or maybe the year before, on the BBC New Year's coverage, they had Nile Rodgers and Chic. Yeah. He was wearing the same jacket.
He stole your jacket?
Well, it wasn't mine. He bought another one the same. Yeah. And I looked at it, I thought, okay, maybe I am a bit over the top with these.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
a good thing.
So
you have to tell me that website. Maybe I'll have to buy one.
It's Chinese.
All right. Okay.
Yes. So if you do decide to buy one, just add at least 3 extra X's to the size that you choose. Yeah. Okay, adding these to here like this, and then that's kind of it. So the free form down here at the base of this distorted foil means that you can be a little bit more free form in your decorations by just adding a little cluster of latex here, a little bow there, and you don't have to be too structures over the whole
thing. It is an
thing.
extension of the whole organic theme, isn't it?
It is.
But using foils.
And I think that's kind of why it's come back into my consciousness.
Yeah.
Because we are quite into the organic now.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's going anywhere for a while.
It's not, no.
And I don't mind that because I do like it. It is nice.
Well, Chris, we'll have to get you down here doing some more organic training maybe in 2020.
That'll be a good idea. I don't mind that. I think we enjoy that.
I think we should do that.
And yeah, I mean, like everything else, it's progressing. New ideas are coming along, so people are doing different things with organic as well now. So yeah, we can add to it, so it won't be the same copy. But there you go. So there's your basic design, and then you can add more to that if you want. We don't have an awful lot of space here.
No, we don't.
As we know, but I've got a cluster of latex and foil here that could be included within the bouquet like that if you wanted to make more of it. But quite honestly, I like the simplicity of that.
You say simplicity, but it's actually, when you look at it, all the different elements, and even the balloon with these elements on it as well, it looks quite complex to your consumer, so the person that's buying it. And complex normally means value, so they feel they're getting a lot more.
You've just punctured my whole ethos. You see, that's what I've based the last 30 years of my career on, is producing stuff that looks as if it's really complicated but actually isn't.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't punctured anything, but you've got through to the core of it all.
I've discovered the core of Chris Horne's ethos.
Yeah.
No, that's brilliant.
It's actually really simple, but it doesn't look as if it is. Therefore, it has a much higher value.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. So
if you want to do air-filled with this distortion here means that you can actually tuck that around the base of like a loamy dish or a loamy pole. Which can come up through the middle, and then you can sit your balloon on the top. So you can still use this in an air-filled design. You don't have to put a helium-filled balloon on the top.
Yeah, that's great. But I have to say, people are doing far fewer helium designs now.
And they're just...
So their helium cylinder lasts a lot longer. So when they do just have something that's a single balloon like that, well, why not?
Yeah.
So, but as just said, you're going to get a decent price for that, because that's definitely not the sort of thing you'll just go into a shop and buy.
No. Absolutely, that was the point. Thank you, Greg, for spotting that.
Oh, God. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Chris, question of the week.
Yeah. I did mention this before in a previous BMTV, but I'm sort of going to return to it because of what you've just said on this, which is the helium thing. And it's occurred to me, because I manage the helium supplies in the showroom at Amscan, which we use obviously when customers visit and for the displays in the showroom, and we've been mindful of being careful.
Yeah.
And it has dawned on me recently that I actually haven't ordered any helium for about 4 months.
Wow.
And I've still got some.
Wow.
And I hadn't really consciously thought about it. So I just thought it'd be interesting to ask people to just stop and think again, and how much has your business changed, maybe without you even realising, as a result of the helium issues. Because to me, I said before, I actually treated it as a benefit, as an opportunity.
Yeah.
But even without that, it's actually turned out that it's not been at all hard to transition into other things. I'm still coming up with ideas.
So the question is, how has your business changed since the helium shortage of the last few months?
Yeah, and did you even notice?
Yeah, did you notice?
Because I didn't really notice.
Yeah. Anyway, Chris, thank you so much for this amazing design. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.